All right, thank you very much. I want to very quickly show you um, how to use this filter. For those of us who missed the Zoom session, I'm doing this so that we can understand how to use this filter. So I will just quickly go straight to the point and tell you the strongest way to filter the signals that are coming from the Binary Profits Master channel. Okay, we have about 3 indicators on this channel. Okay, the strongest one is the perfect zone indicator. You see these lines are the perfect zones. They are support and resistance zones. Okay, and we have this channel indicator. Okay, and we have one other thing is that this perfect zone indicator also draws trend lines. Okay, it draws trend lines, and you will agree with me that whenever the price hits the trend lines, there is a possibility of a reversal. Okay, so what's going to happen is that let's look at this place, this area. Okay, let's assume that we have a signal that says on this bar, this is 1705 according to the server time. Let's assume that we have a signal that says buy. Okay, let's use 1700 that says buy Euro USD at 1700. Okay, and having looked at what's happening here, you can see that the price just hit the resistance here. Okay, and you have a buy signal here. Okay, if I were you, I will, okay, to filter this signal, if you like, you to get the best output, the best result, you can wait for the price to come to the support area. Okay, for instance, I will want to enter this trade, enter buy at the end of this candle. Okay, at the close of this candle. Okay, enter buy and apply my 3-level martingale, and just like you can see it, okay, this field, the second level 1, and that's why we have win 2. Okay, it happens here again. Okay, okay, let me look for another resistance here. Okay, assuming it's a sell signal that we've got. Okay, let's assume that's the sell at this point. You got a sell signal at this point. This is 1725 and you got a sell signal. Okay, and having looking at it that this is a support area, a sell signal may not work here, so you wait for the price or for the market to, or the price to hit the resistance area. So anytime the price hits resistance area, you can go ahead and enter your sell. You have this. Okay, this it's not touching well. Okay, even if you enter at the end of this bar, you will have won at level 2 here. Okay, you will have won at level 2. The same thing happens here. Okay, there is this touch, then we have one level 2 win, or if you enter at the end of this bar, level 2 win. So what you have to do is to wait, and is to just do a little waiting. Okay, just do a little waiting and allow the price to hit the pivot point after giving this signal. Okay, so let's look at more examples. Okay, you know, these lines don't shift, so you can use them to back test. Okay, so assuming you have here, okay, price begins to move up coming from support, or at any point at this point you have a sell signal. If I have a sell signal here and you don't want to enter straight, you can just wait for this price to hit resistance, or to come to this resistance point. Okay, I also want to tell you that this middle line or this upper and lower line in the channel software, channel indicator, are also also perform the role of support and resistance. So this goes to this and hits this place, and the moment it does, you see this reversal. This is the win. So just wait and watch your signal, and wait for it to hit any of the pivot points. Okay, and you have let me say this: if you have a sell signal here, this has just hit the resistance here, and this candle formed, and assuming this, you have a signal that says enter at 1340 or enter at 1345. Okay, sell. Now, because we are coming from resistance, okay, this price is just coming from resistance, I can confidently sell at this point, okay, without any problems. Okay, so I will just sell. Even if I lost this, I will win this. Okay, I will sell. But what we want to avoid is that we are not selling against any of these pivot points. For instance, if you have a sell at this point, you know that there's going to be trouble because this is a support here. Okay, but if you have a buy at this point, that's going to be a good trade because this is a support here. Okay, so if you have a buy at this point, you know that there's likely going to be trouble because this is the resistance. But you have a sell here. Okay, you have this happening here. So that's just the filter. So any of these indicators can perform that filter. These perfect zones, that's what I use majorly, can be the good filter. Even this channel indicator can be the good filter. Okay, and even this auto fibo, by the time it plots well and you can see it, this slow market can be the good filter for any of the signals that we give. And also these trend lines that are constructed, that are drawn by the perfect zones, can also be the filter. If you have a signal, and you might just wait for the signal to touch any of these trend lines, then if it's going to the opposite direction, just enter. Sorry for that, I was distracted a little. So okay, so that's how to use the filters. That's how to use these support and resistance filters. What just happens is that you get better trades, you get better entries when you patiently wait for these filters to help you. Okay, all right. Let me do one more explanation there, then I will drop it. I will hang it at this point. Okay, so you can see what's happening here. The market, breaks this, and starts going up, and this is there already. Okay, and at this point you have a sell signal. Okay, you have a sell signal here after the market just broke this was a resistance, but the market broke it, and you have a sell signal here. Okay, I wouldn't enter this trade until the price hits another resistance up there. Okay, so I'll wait for it to hit. So you see this eating, so it hits this, then it comes back, then I enter this trade. Okay, so the same thing happens if you have a sell signal at any of these points. After hitting resistance, you can just enter immediately. But if you have a buy signal at any of these points, okay, if you have a buy signal anywhere here, there's likely to be trouble. Okay, so I'll wait I'll wait and allow the price to hit support again. So after this hitting, you can see my first trade won just after hitting the support at this point. So even if the price is going to break the resistance or break the support, you can be sure that you can have your reversal. Okay, so just like this, you see this, it touches, it broke, okay, it comes back to give you your win, okay, before continuing the journey. Okay, so that's how to use these support and resistance